Hey everybody, how's it going? I want to talk about something today that I call the COVID contradiction. And no, this is not a conspiracy video, so sorry to disappoint there. But it is something that we're seeing out there that's a little bit odd, right? And it's this: the economy right now is struggling, right? All the numbers we're seeing indicate that we are definitely in an economic downturn. Small and large businesses alike in many sectors are struggling. So a lot of small businesses have closed. A lot of people are struggling. That is for sure. And yet there's this whole other portion of the population that has actually come out of this ahead, right? I mean, a whole bunch of people that are actually saving more money than they've saved in a long time. The average savings rate in Canada is at levels right now that we haven't seen since like World War II. Economists have been worried over the last little while that our savings rate has been too low. Well, it's really spiked over the last year or so. And what's different about this economic downturn than really any other one we've seen prior to this? And it's this: in past economic recessions and whatnot, there was a real voluntary pullback on spending, right? People were worried about their jobs. They were losing their jobs. They were worried about the economy. They were just being cautious and tightening up. In this economic downturn, it's kind of being imposed on us involuntarily, right? People want to spend money, but they can't. They can't go to restaurants. They can't travel. They're saving money on gas, on parking, on public transit. So they've got, in many cases, again, I know there's people that are struggling, but a lot of other people have all this extra money and they want to spend it. And what are they doing with it? In many cases, they're putting it into housing, right? We're seeing it in two ways. We're seeing people upgrading their current home, doing renovations and whatnot. Pool companies, I'm hearing in many cases, are booked right through to 2022, or they're putting it into new homes. They're buying new homes. They're buying larger homes with more space inside and out, with home offices. They're buying homes maybe a little bit farther away from work because now we've got this whole work from home phenomenon too. So that's allowed them to move farther away. And so, we're really seeing these kind of two factors at play here. This real contradiction, and it's a big reason why the housing market has just been really on fire for the last year or so, while other sectors of the economy are really kind of depressed. So that's the COVID contradiction. I wanted to mention that. What does that mean for you, right? I mean, have you saved money through this pandemic? And what does that mean if you're looking to buy a house? If you're entering the housing market, I can tell you it means you're going to be walking into a pretty hot market. And I see it lasting that way for a little while. I've got another video that kind of talks about that. But yeah, COVID contradiction. It's an interesting kind of time we're in right now. Take care, everybody.